I'm here now with Janet de Guzman, Director Compliance Product Marketing at OpenText. Janet, welcome.
Hello.
Tell us about your role and what you do, because compliance, in your sense, isn't internal, is it?
That's right.
Yeah.
It can be misleading, the title.
Yeah.
So my job is to help promote the solutions and services that we have that solve compliance problems for our customers.
Okay, and so there's a lot of compliance issues around the world, and you have to be on top of those things.
Absolutely. Information governance is really the heart of every compliance program. And so regardless of industry, region, size of your organization, information and how it's managed will not only help demonstrate compliance, but in and of itself ensures compliance.
Okay, so lots of regs and directives and different things, but one thing really is looming large right now. We're about 9 months away from the EU GDPR.
That's right.
Coming in.
Yes.
Tell us, in general principles, what are some of the things? So this is the General Data Protection Regulation.
That's
in
right.
May 2018.
Impressive.
Yeah, been reading up.
Yeah.
Tell us, what are the big kind of principles that people should be thinking about now?
I always tell my customers, and even internally at OpenText, doing a little bit of education and awareness internally as well, that I think the most important principle is the principle of data minimization.
Okay.
So really a change in paradigm around gathering information about our customers and the people that we sell to and market to, and organizations need to think this way as well. And that typically we try to get as much information as we can about them, about what their interests are, what they purchase, demographic, and things like that. Now, under the GDPR, we have to be really careful, and the paradigm and principle of data minimization now turns that on its head.
Okay.
So now, we must only collect as little information as possible per their consent, use it for a very specific purpose, again, what they consented to, and then rid ourselves of that personal data as soon as we're done with that use. And that's not what marketers do today.
No, and you can see how this is switched from a privacy conversation also to one about generally about those companies that help each other with data, right? And
absolutely.
That's one of the reasons we're here now talking.
Yes, it's beyond a compliance challenge. It is a business change. It is a business transformation. And organizations really need to start to think about personal data as something that belongs to the subject, the individual, not to them as an organization. It's something that they're borrowing and then giving back. So again, a whole different way of thinking, and I think it's going to change the way we all do business.
So big changes for organizations, but arguably a really good thing for individuals.
They're absolutely good. They're good for businesses too. So for individuals, since that's what the EU wanted, was, you know what, it's a bit of a wild, wild west right now with personal data. There's a lot of information about us out there that they're just hanging on to, these organizations, these commercial entities, and even governments. So now there's a little bit more regulation, or a lot more regulation and enforcement. You know, you've talked about the penalties. And it's a matter of ensuring that we have that respect for that person's data, and then two, that the companies themselves have clean up and know what they have in-house and what they're curating. So that's ultimately a really good thing. Better information governance for them.
Exactly. And to be clear, although it's the EU GDPR, this is not just about in the EU.
Correct. So if you sell into, market to, or manage or hold any personal data about European citizens, your organization is subject to the GDPR.
Okay. On an enterprise level, pretty much every enterprise is going to have that going on. All right. Well, it's been a real pleasure talking to you.
Thanks so much.
Come back again.
I will.
Yeah. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.